If I were starting a mobile golf simulator side hustle today, I would do it much differently than I did a year ago. Because now I know what matters and what doesn't. If I started now with what I've learned from the past, I would think about it in these three phases. Thinking, then testing, and then simplifying. Most people try to do all three phases at once, but what I've realized in the past year is that if you do it in the right order, it's way easier. At the beginning, I thought the hard part was going to be the equipment, but honestly, the setup was fun, and I have a lot of fun myself trying to figure out how to put things together and build things from scratch. So the logistics were easy, it's my comfort zone. What felt hard was selling. Not because the product was bad, the product was great, but because I was trying to sell something without any proof that it worked. I felt some pressure to look legit before I was legit, and I know you're going through that too. So I tried to flex the knowledge I had gained from my mock events. Like, on average, how long does it take for somebody to take 3 shots? On average, how long does it take 3 teams of 2 people playing alternate shots to play 3 holes? So I used all that data and I created really convoluted event structures to make myself feel like I knew what I was doing, and it overcomplicated everything. So what I'm getting at is that at the start, we wanted to look like we had it all figured out. But in reality, we just needed to be prepared enough. Prepared enough for what, you might ask? Keep watching. So once we started testing this in real situations with real people, real venues, real crowds, real customers, we realized we didn't need all the mumbo jumbo that I had poured hours into planning these really convoluted event structures. And there was one moment that I've talked about in previous videos, so if you haven't checked those videos out, I'll link them in the description. Basically, somebody slapped me in the face with a reality check. We were at an event and I was running it as best as I could, trying to keep the structure in place, and somebody came up to me and said, "Come on, man, just loosen up those buttons." And it just clicked for me. He was rude, but it really stuck with me. When we left that event, we really understood that we were going about this all the wrong way. And only a real event could have shown me exactly that, what the people really want. What your customer wants is more important than what you think they need. That's business 101, right? You need to listen to your customers. So when they slap you in the face with a reality check, you have to listen. And once that clicked, everything moved into phase 3, which is simplify everything. First, we simplified pricing. At the beginning, we were charging venues and their patrons. And that sounds and looks really good to the venue because who doesn't like discounted pricing? But that added a new element and pressure for us to sell our product on site while trying to run an event, because we wanted to recoup some of that discount and charge the customers that were there. But we weren't ready for that at the beginning. You know, now we can get away with that, but at first you want to keep your pricing structure really solid. And to this day, our pricing is mostly fixed. We only adjust when we need to and when the venue asks us to, and we're trying to really close the deal. And of course, we've simplified our events. Shirt Buttons guy helped us realize that. So now we stick to simple 1-hour mini games unless someone asks for something different, which is less explaining, less controlling, and less confusion, more fun. The business didn't get better when it got bigger. It got better when it got simpler. So I'll leave you with this. If you're starting your mobile golf simulator business today, stop trying to make everything perfect and just get started. Just worry about making it easy and fun. And don't be afraid to ask people for help, people who have done this before. We obviously have the ebook if you want to check that out. We also have started a Birdie Express Golf Sim community that you are welcome to be a part of. Anyway, that's it for me today. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.